Now on the business scene in West Africa, the lower legislative chamber has ordered the immediate suspension of the planned disbursement of $700 million to Nigerians and companies by the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, NIMASA. The House of Representatives also directed the agency to present an audited statement of account showing all monies that have accrued to the Cabotage Vessel Finance Fund within 7 days. News Central's Perpetua Fasanmi-Peter has more.
We are in the batch of disbursing the Cabotage Vessel Finance Fund, which it has been lingering for over 14 years. As far back as 2003, we were unable to disburse the fund. And we continue to work hard to see that within the next few weeks, we disburse the first batch of the fund.
This announcement was made a few weeks ago and has led to so much enthusiasm. However, the order from lawmakers has further delayed the actualization at the moment.
It's a welcome development, and it would provide a whole lot of, I would say, influx of local ship owners. It would provide development for that sector. The expectations were that this disbursement of funds would have been made before the end of this dispensation. So I personally, in my opinion, see the authorization of that fund as a positive and welcome development, because it would ensure that local players emerge in that sector and in turn also amount to jobs. It would amount to, in fact, the anticipation, the expected projections for that sector when it comes to income was about 2.4 trillion naira. That's the expectations that the funds that would be generated from that sector.
Industry players, though disappointed that the disbursement has been further delayed, are however optimistic that the suspension is well-intentioned.
There have been several attempts for these funds to be disbursed, and all of them have proved abortive. So on the face of it, again, yes, it appears to be disappointing, but if we look back to the history of disbursement of funds in Nigeria in various sectors, and then also even in this maritime sector, there had been a ship acquisition and shipbuilding fund that there were a lot of mistakes that were made that wasn't successful. So you can see why the House of Reps would say, give us some time to investigate, to ensure that the spirit behind the disbursement is genuine, and then also to ensure transparency. There are also allegations of lack of transparency in the disbursement of funds or proposed disbursement of funds.
The Cabotage Vessel Financing Fund, CVFF, established by the Coastal and Inland Shipping Cabotage Act 2003, is an intervention fund created by the federal government for the development of indigenous shipping capacity in Nigeria. Though contributions to the fund commenced with the coming into force of the Cabotage Act in May 2004, however, no record exists of actual beneficiaries of the fund to date. Perpetua Fasanmi-Peter reporting for News Central.